I am going to teach you how to speak English in 30 minutes a day. Are you ready? Well then, let's jump right in. You are probably busy 7 days a week, right? But you still want to learn English. So you are curious to know what is the most effective way to learn English. Well, that's exactly what I will teach you in this lesson. Let's look at the breakdown of how to study English in 30 minutes a day. Day 1. If you want to study English effectively, you must remember that your interests are very important. You may be interested in sports, or maybe you're interested in technology, or maybe even music. But whatever your interests are, it is important to select one of them on day 1. After you select a specific interest, the next thing you will do is find an English article that talks about your interest. It can be a newspaper article, a blog post, a magazine article, or even a page from a book. First, read the article all the way through. For this first time, don't stop to look up any words. Just simply read it. Second, you should read the article again and highlight any vocabulary words or expressions this time that you don't know. Third, after highlighting the words and expressions, you will look up their meanings in a dictionary. Write them down in a notebook so that you can review them later. And finally, you will read the article one more time. This time, you will have a better understanding of what you read because you looked up the words and the expressions. Day 2. On day 2, you will once again look at the article, but this time you will select 3 to 5 sentences from the article. These sentences will become the patterns that you will use to make new sentences. Your new sentences should be about something related to your life or the things around you. After writing them down and checking the grammar, you will then memorize them. Remember that you are only to memorize the sentences that you personally wrote. This will help you to remember the sentence patterns because you used them along with your own words. Day 3. On day 3, you will focus on creative learning. To do this, you will look at the vocabulary and expressions that you looked up on day 1 and find images that show the meaning of each of the terms. This will add a visual trigger to each term and make it easier for you to remember them and use them in the future. Next, you will test yourself and see how many you can remember. Day 4. On day 4, you will do your writing practice. Your writing should be about something that happened to you on that day or during that week. Your goal is to use 3 of the vocabulary words or expressions that you found in the article you read on day 1. Day 5. On day 5, you will focus on learning English for fun by watching an interesting and fun English television program. The goal of this day is to simply accept English and to learn naturally without any stress. You should not worry about taking notes while you are watching the television program. Instead, simply use your eyes and your ears to connect what is being said with what is actually happening. You are free to watch as long as you would like, but make sure you watch at least 30 minutes. Day 6. On day 6, you will focus on reviewing what you learned over the past 5 days. You can go over things that you had difficulties with, review the images that go with your vocabulary words and expressions, and you can also go over your sentences. And finally, on day 7, you can simply relax and rest. This day will be simply a day for your brain to take a break from studying. You are free to write or look at things online in English, but try not to focus on studying hard on this day. Take a 30-minute break. Then, start the cycle all over again for the next 7 days. Now, start following this effective English study plan today and watch your English improve immediately. You can do it. You can speak English. Remember to subscribe. Today